Okay, so I'm sitting here at the vet to pick up Syx. But let me just tell y'all this story real quick. So, what is today? Let me just tell y'all this real quick. So, it is Wednesday, April 21st. So, when did this happen? Monday. So, on Monday, me and my boyfriend are just minding our own business, whatever. We was running errands all day, chilling. So then we went to go pick up some Panda Express, girl. We was finna get back in the house, eat us some panda, watch us a bomb movie, and we was finna chill, like we was just vibing. So me and my boyfriend, is so funny too, because I always walk him in the morning and in the afternoon. My boyfriend always walks him at night. So we were playing rock, paper, scissors, and Panda, who was gonna go walk him, and I lost, but I was like, you still gotta do it. I don't care if I lose or not, you're still doing it. So he went to go walk him. So it was gone for like 5 minutes, 5-10 minutes, and my boyfriend talks very loud. So when he's in the hallway or he's like on the phone or whatever, I can hear him like outside the apartment. So I heard him talking, and you know, nothing, it's just a regular day. I'm just like, oh, okay, he's probably on the phone. But I'm like, dang, he's talking loud, but he's probably on the phone. So like 2 minutes go by, and then my phone rings. So he's calling me. I'm like, hey, what's up? Because I'm like, why are you calling me? Like, so then I pick up the phone, and he's, hey, this man out here trying to say Syx is his. He's trying to talk about we got his dog, blah, blah, blah. So, girl, I tell you, I had on some boxers, no shoes, no socks, and a t-shirt. I ran out the house so fucking fast. I'm like, what is going on? What do you mean? So, long story short, my boyfriend was taking Syx on a walk, and this man was driving by, and he like skirted in front of them and jumped out of the car and was like, I got a reward. My boyfriend's like, no, I'm good, like, you know, just ignoring him. And he's like, no, that's my dog, I got a reward, give my dog back. And then he's like, what? So he started to come back up to the house, but that's what happened before I came out. So then when I go out there, there's like a gate, and you have to like key yourself into the gate. So then the dude is like standing in front of the gate, so he can't get in, but I'm on the opposite, I'm on the inside. So I hit the button to unlock it, and then I like grab my boyfriend. I'm like, I don't know what it is, but like when you're upset or you're angry, I swear I was like a 6'3", 300-pound dude. I'm like swinging niggas around. So I swung my boyfriend in because he had the dog in his hand at this point, because the dude was trying to snatch it. So Syx is in his hand, so I like open the gate and I swing him in there and I slam it, and the dude's trying to come inside the gate, but I like pushed him out and I slammed the door, because I'm like, what the fuck, you're not gonna come into where we live, like you need to go somewhere. So then the dude is yelling like, I lost my dog. He's like, I live here, I lost my dog. And it was one night, it was raining, and he jumped over the fence, he jumped over the patio, because like our patio, Syx doesn't go out on our patio because the bars are so big and he's so small, so he can fit through it. So we don't let Syx go out there. So he's like, it was raining and my dog went through the things. I'm like, okay, baby, that's not my problem. So then I'm like, okay, but when did this happen? This man said, I asked him, when did this happen? Y'all, he said this happened in 2017. It is 2021. So he's like, oh, this happened in 2017. So he's showing me pictures of it. I'm like, okay, well, this conversation's over, because Syx isn't even 1 yet. Syx's birthday is June 8th. And he's like, that dog is more than 5 years old. That dog is more than 5 years old. That's my dog. I'm like, this dog is not even 1 yet. So I document Syx's entire life. So I'm like, I have a YouTube video with over 60,000 views showing when I picked up the dog. The lady put the dog into my arms. I have pictures. I'm showing him pictures, I'm showing him videos, I'm showing everything of Syx growing up. And he's like, nah, man, y'all stole my dog, that's my dog. So at this point, I'm looking at my boyfriend, I'm like, this man is really delusional. So at this point, we have no idea what we're dealing with, because I'm like, this has to be like delusions. And then he's showing me pictures of the dog, and I'm like, yeah, they do look alike. Unfortunately, a lot of Yorkies look alike. Like, it's like 3 Yorkies that be on walks at the same time as us, and they all look alike. So I'm like, I'm trying to tell you over and over, this dog isn't even 1 yet. He still has baby teeth. And he's like, no, he got white on his head. He got white on his head. I'm like, his mom is fully silver. Like, his mom is silver and light brown. So I'm showing him pictures of everything, and he's like, no, that's my dog, that's my dog. Syx, he's not even 1 yet. Or no, he's older than 1 because he has white hair on his head. I'm like, dude, dogs come in so many different colors. What are you talking about? So now I'm getting pissed. I'm starting to get pissed off because I'm like, I done showed you proof. I done showed you pictures. I showed you pictures at Syx in every point of his life, from when we got him at 8 weeks to growing up to today. This is not your dog. So then he's like, put him down, put him down. Tell him, he's like, put him down, put him down. And then he's like, I guess his dog name was like, it was like Barack or something. So he's like, Barack, sit, sit, sit. So then, of course, Syx sits down. I'm like, every dog that you teach to sit is going to sit. Like, of course he's going to sit. That's what he was taught. So he's like, no, that's my dog. That's my dog. He knows the commands. I'm like, this man is literally delusional. Like, first of all, you lost your dog in 2017 and you're running up on people to say this is your dog. Like, how often do you do this? So then his wife is on the phone like, yeah, that's him. Yeah, that's him. I said, oh my God, this whole family is fucked up. So then I'm like, okay, whatever. Like, I know this is my dog. I'm like, I have the paperwork. I have his whole medical history. I have all the information I need in the house. Like, I'll go get it right now. So he's like, oh yeah, go get it, go get it. But then I'm saying all this, but at the back of my head, I'm like, why the fuck do I need to prove myself to you if I know this ain't your dog? Like, you need to go about your day and I'm finna go in my house, because I shouldn't be having to go through all this to prove that this is my dog. So then he goes back to saying how the dog is over 5 years old, he's not under 1, whatever. I'm like, he still has baby teeth. He said, no, lift his mouth up, something was wrong with his teeth or whatever. So then I pull his mouth open, and at this point Syx is like crying because he's scared, he's in pain, like he's being snatched all around between different people. So he's like, that's my dog, something with his teeth. I said, bro, you are delusional. So then I don't delete anything. Like, I do not delete anything, baby. I've been needing my proof, I've been needing my receipts. So I go to the text message thread between me and the breeder when I got him a year ago. So then the breeder sends me pictures of Syx like this, where he's like, let me show you. The breeder was sending me pictures. Let me find it. And I'm so mad that I didn't record any of this, but it's just like, when your boyfriend calls you and he's like yelling, like, you don't think to pick up your camera, girl. You finna go see what's happening. So I didn't think to like take my camera or anything. But I have this entire thread of me talking to the breeder, all these pictures. I have all this proof. Like, this is not your dog. Look at all this. And I'm like, I literally document this dog's life. Like, I can show you all the videos from when the lady handed me the dog. This is not your dog. So anyways, they sent me this picture of when they were holding him. And look, I even have this picture when he was with all his sisters with the same name. That is not your damn dog. So I'm getting so irritated. But anyways, the breeder sent me this picture. Dang, where is it? When he was a little baby, he has a birthmark on his stomach. It's not really a birthmark, it's just a patch of hair that's white. So where is it? And then I have, like, because you know, if you watched the initial video, I was saying that I was going to fly to Florida to pick him up. So I was like, I have the flight information. I'm telling you, I have everything. I have the flight confirmation of when I was supposed to go pick him up. Like, this is not your dog. And he's like, oh, I got my dog from Georgia. I said, well, I have the flight confirmations from me going to Florida to get him. I can't find the picture I'm looking for. Anyways, I don't know if you can kind of see it here, but he has like this white birthmark on his stomach. So I lift him up and I'm like, look, his white birthmark is still there from this initial time when he was a baby. He's like, he's just not hearing it. So I'm like, okay, well, he's microchipped, so this is my dog. But of course I'm lying. So he's like, you just did that, he's not microchipped. I'm like, bro, he's not letting us go in the house. He's like all up in our face. COVID is a thing. Nobody has on masks. He's yelling. So then I was like, okay, well, let's go to the vet right now and they'll tell you his age and all this can be over. So he's like, okay, well, they're gonna pull his blood, they're gonna poke him, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm not gonna put my dog in any of that unnecessary pain if I don't need to. I'm not gonna draw blood or anything. So he says, that's how you know you lying. I said, bro, get the fuck out my face. So at this point, I'm yelling, I'm cussing. I'm pissed. And my boyfriend's like, babe, go in the house, go in the house. I'm like, fuck no, I got Syx in my hand. I'm like, you need to get the fuck back, blah, blah, blah. So he's like, I'm finna call the police. I don't give no fuck. Call the police. If you want to call the police in this day and age with what's going on with all these African American people, you want to call the police, call the police. Call the police. So then he said he was gonna go call He said he's gonna go call the police and we'll meet back here. So I go inside to get all the paperwork, and so like I said, I was outside in boxers. So I went in there, I put on some pants, some gym shoes, a hat, like baby, I was ready to throw down. Okay, so then I went back outside. Like 10 minutes later, he came, no police. So I said, where the police at? And it was like, oh, well, the police told me to just give you, or to just take your phone information and then they'll handle it or whatever. I said, I'm not doing none of that, because ain't no police gonna tell you to go back to the scene of somebody you was just arguing with and tell you to get their cell phone information. I said, fuck no. So then my boyfriend's like, here's my number. I said, no, don't give him your number. And then he gets routed up again, like, this is how I know you're lying, that's how I know that's my dog. Trying to take Syx, bitch. I'm like, this is not your dog. Like, at this point, I'm finna fight. So and then he's like, you getting all routed up, you getting all routed up. I said, baby, I will fight any and everybody, because you coming into my house, into my environment, into my property, threatening, talking about you know where I live, trying to steal my dog. And I've showed you all this proof that this dog is not your dog. So hell yeah, I am pissed. So anyways, all that happens. So then we go back in the house. Oh, mind you, he's not trying to go to the vet. He's like, I could pull the medical records of my dog. I said, okay, well, pull them. They're not gonna match. I'll pull my records, you pull your records. None of the medical history is gonna match. So anyways, I was like, you're not getting our phone number. So then he gave us his phone number, and then we went back in the house. So then I go back in the house and I call Banfield and PetSmart and everything, and I get all his medical records. We go up there, I print everything out, and I was like, yeah, the police are involved, so I need like clear everything. So they gave me all his information, and then I scheduled his microchip appointment the next day, because I'm like, not like, I wasn't even worried about microchipping him, but I'm like, the fact that somebody literally skirted up on us while he was taking him on a walk trying to claim this is your dog and snatch him, no baby, no. So that's why we're here now. So then anyways, took his phone number, and after I got all the history, I said I have all of his medical history from him being 8 weeks, because exactly when he turned 8 weeks I started all his shots and everything. So I have all his medical history proving that this is not your dog. So he was like, okay, well, I'm going out of town. I get back Monday. So he gets back the following Monday, and then he said he's gonna pull his information and he's gonna call us. So that's where we're standing now. So I got Syx microchip, gonna pick him up now, and on Monday I'll update you guys. It's Wednesday now, so on Monday, if he calls, whatever, I'll update you guys. But girl, don't call my phone. Like, don't call my phone. You need to stay where you at. Like, hopefully you take some time to come to your senses to realize you're fucking crazy, because bitch, this is not your dog. Like, how can somebody prove to you and show you so many facts, and you still want to yell and talk about this is your dog that you lost 4 to 5 years ago? Like, 4 to 5 years ago you lost your dog, and you're literally still trying to tell me this is your dog. And I'm telling you, this dog isn't even 1 yet. He still has baby teeth. My dog's other ear, both of his ears don't even stand up yet. He's so young. So I'm like, this is crazy. So that's where we're at now. So I'll update you guys if he calls on Monday, or if this goes any further. I'm gonna try to record what I can now going forward, so y'all can see. But this is fucking crazy. As soon as it was over, I was like, dang, I should have recorded it so I could have all my receipts. But like, that is just fucking crazy to me. Like, you have to be some sort of delusion. I showed you the video of me picking up the dog. He was this big. The lady handed me the dog in my arms on the video. I'm like, I have 70,000 views on this video. This is so many proofs, so many witnesses that this is not your dog. And then he said when he lost his dog was over 1. Bro, in the video you can see that Syx was clearly like 8 weeks. I think he was younger than 8 weeks, because I started to bottle feed him, because I wasn't supposed to get him that early, but they were driving through, so they were like, we can just meet in person. So it's like, are you serious? But anyways, that is what is going on with that. So I'll update you guys if it's anything else crazy in the future, but this ain't your damn dog. So anyways, oh, and then back to the police. The police never came. I doubt he ever called them. I'm sure the police are not involved, because he said he wanted to try to figure this out on our own without the police. And then he was like, if I'm wrong, I'll apologize to you and I'll reward you and your boyfriend to dinner. I said, get the fuck out of my face. I don't want no food from you, bitch. You need to give me the reward you was gonna hand me over, period, for putting me through all this stress and putting my dog through all this stress, bitch.
been forwarded to an automatic. Your call has been forwarded to an automatic.
Hello.
Hi, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. I was told to give you a call.
Yeah. What time you wanted to go to the place?
Let's see. I will have to see what time he'll be home. I'm thinking maybe around 1 or 2 o'clock.
About 1 or 2?
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. Just give me a call.
Okay, and you want to go to your pet? Because I have all of his documentation.
Say that again?
You want to go to your vet? Because I have all of his documentation from mine.
No, you said we was gonna go to yours. I wanted to ask them, did you bring him there since he was born? Remember?
Okay, yep, that's fine. I have all his paperwork. I went there and got it printed, so we can meet at mine.
Okay, at yours. So just give me the address.
Okay. Hello guys, so it is 1:47 in the afternoon. You guys heard the phone call earlier with the guy, so now we are on our way to meet at the vet. I have all of Syx's paperwork and I tried to tell him that on the phone, but he wants to go there for the people to actually say themselves all this information. So anyways, I have Syx in the cut, got his paperwork information and his microchipping information, so we'll just go see what happens, and then I will update you guys along the way.